Hello, everyone, and welcome to the session. We're going to get started, and welcome to Main Street America's Small Business Digital Trainers webinar series. Our presenter today, Teresa Hager, with our new topic for today. So welcome, Teresa.
Thanks, Gustavo. Today's workshop is going to be on cultivating the entrepreneurial mindset. And I just want to thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to attend the webinar today. And so hopefully you'll get some good nuggets out of this that you can apply to your business as well as your own skill sets. So the topics we're going to cover today are the power of the growth mindset, effective goal setting and tracking, building resilience and adaptability, and communication and time management. As entrepreneurs, we face unique challenges every single day, from balancing long hours and fluctuating income to navigating unpredictable markets and competition. And this is why our mindset is so important. How we think about these challenges play a crucial role in leading our businesses to success. The growth mindset concept, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, is one of the most popular tools you can adopt as a business owner. With a growth mindset, you view challenges, failures, and setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as reasons to give up. It's about embracing effort as the path to mastery and seeing obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. And this is especially important for entrepreneurs because we're constantly dealing with uncertainty. So whether you're just starting out or you've been in business for years, there will always be moments when things just don't go as planned. So having a growth mindset allows you to adapt, innovate, and ultimately keep pushing forward rather than letting challenges overwhelm you. So we're going to explore how adopting a growth mindset can significantly impact your business success, whether you're a solopreneur or managing a team. So let's look at the core of what it means to be an entrepreneur. At its simplest, an entrepreneur is someone who starts, organizes, and manages a business, taking on the risks and rewards that come with it. But let's dive a little deeper. As you know, an entrepreneur is not just a business owner. You're a problem solver, a visionary, and a risk taker. And entrepreneurs are people who see opportunities where others see challenges, and they take calculated risks to bring ideas to life. The word entrepreneur comes from a French word, and it means to undertake. So fundamentally, being an entrepreneur is about taking initiative, whether that's starting a business from scratch or scaling an existing one. But here's the thing, entrepreneurship isn't just about having a great idea or even taking the initial leap. It's about being able to adapt and innovate constantly. That's where our mindset comes into play. As an entrepreneur doesn't just solve one problem, they solve hundreds of problems along the way, from finding customers, managing cash flow, and standing out in a crowded market. So having the right mindset, especially a growth mindset, is what allows entrepreneurs to persevere through those inevitable challenges. So as we talk about strategies to cultivate a growth mindset, I want you to keep this broader definition of an entrepreneur in mind. It's someone who creates, adapts, and grows in the face of uncertainty. And with that, let's take a deeper look into how the power of mindset can shape your success as an entrepreneur. So there are two different types of mindsets, the growth mindset and the fixed mindset. These two approaches are fundamentally different, and they shape how we respond to challenges, opportunities, and even failure in business. So let's start with the fixed mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence and talents are set in stone. So in other words, they think they're either born with certain capabilities or they're not. So for them, success comes from proving that they're smart and talented, and failure is a reflection of personal limitations. So as a result, people with a fixed mindset often shy away from challenges because they fear looking incompetent or weak. And on the other hand, The growth mindset is all about believing that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. People with growth mindset view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. They see failure not as a reflection of their limitations, but as a stepping stone on the path to success. In entrepreneurship, having a growth mindset is critical. Why is it so critical? Because as business owners, we're constantly faced with challenges, setbacks, and situations that don't go as planned. If you operate in a fixed mindset, you might avoid taking the risk or give up when things get tough. But with a growth mindset, you approach these obstacles differently. You'll embrace challenges, stay persistent in the face of setbacks, and see failures as an opportunity to learn and improve. So let's consider a practical example. Imagine you launch a new product and it doesn't perform as expected. Someone with a fixed mindset might think, I failed. This product just wasn't good enough, and maybe I'm not cut out for this. But someone with a growth mindset will think, what can I learn from this? How can I adapt the product or my marketing to better meet my customers' needs? Your mindset influences how you respond to challenges. If you adopt a growth mindset, you'll be more resilient, adaptable, and better equipped to innovate, qualities that are so essential for entrepreneurs. As we continue through today's sessions, I encourage you to start thinking about your own mindset. Are you leaning more toward a fixed mindset in certain areas, or are you actively fostering the growth mindset that will drive your success? So let's move forward and dive deeper into the strategies that you can use to actively cultivate a growth mindset in your entrepreneurial journey. So now that we've discussed the differences between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset, let's explore the numerous benefits for adopting a growth mindset, especially as an entrepreneur. First and foremost, a growth mindset enhances resilience. When you embrace challenges and view setbacks as opportunities for learning, you're better equipped to bounce back from failures. This resilience is crucial in the unpredictable world of entrepreneurship, where obstacles are inevitable. And second, a growth mindset fosters innovation. Entrepreneurs are often tasked with solving complex problems and coming up with creative solutions. When you're open to learning and adapting, you're more likely to think outside the box and develop innovative ideas that can set your business apart from the competition. A growth mindset can significantly improve your problem-solving skills. So instead of feeling defeated by challenges, you approach them with curiosity and a desire to understand what went wrong and how to fix it. This proactive attitude not only leads to better solutions, but it also helps you develop a deeper understanding of your business and your industry. And then another key benefit is enhanced motivation. When you believe that your efforts can lead to improvement and growth, you're more likely to stay committed to your goals. This motivation drives you to take on new challenges, pursue continuous learning, and ultimately push your business forward. Additionally, adopting a growth mindset can lead to better relationships and collaboration. When you view challenges as learning opportunities, you become more open to feedback and input from others. This collaborative approach can foster stronger teamwork and more positive work environment, whether you're a solopreneur or if you're leading a team. And lastly, a growth mindset contributes to overall business success. By cultivating resilience, fostering innovation, and enhancing problem solving and collaboration, you position your business for long-term growth. The more you and your team embrace the growth mindset, the more equipped you'll be to navigate challenges and seize new opportunities in your entrepreneurial journey. So now let's transition to discussing how to implement strategies that will help you cultivate a growth mindset effectively. So let's talk about how to cultivate a growth mindset in your daily lives and in your businesses. This is where the real transformation happens. The first strategy is to embrace challenges. Instead of shying away from difficult tasks, actively seek them out. This could mean taking on a project that seems daunting or pursuing a skill that feels out of your comfort zone. So, for example, if you're afraid of public speaking, which most of us are, consider joining a local Toastmasters club to practice and gain confidence. You could also join a networking group in your industry or in your community in which you live. And then next, shift your perspective on failure. Instead of viewing failure as a setback, see it as a valuable learning experience. After all, many successful entrepreneurs have faced failure before achieving their goals. For instance, Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that won't work." By changing how you view failure, you can attract valuable lessons that inform your future decisions. And then another key strategy is to develop a love of learning. Make it a habit to seek out new knowledge and skills relevant to your business. This could involve reading books, attending workshops, or even finding a mentor who can guide you. For example, if you're looking to improve your marketing skills, consider taking an online course or networking with other entrepreneurs who can share their insights with you. And additionally, it's really important to practice self-reflection. Take time to assess your experiences and identify what you've learned from both successes and setbacks. Journaling can be a helpful tool here. Reflecting on your journey allows you to recognize patterns in your thinking and behavior and making it easier to shift toward a growth-oriented mindset. Incorporating positive self-talk is also crucial. Pay attention to your internal dialogue and challenge any negative thoughts that arise. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try reframing it to, "I can learn how to do this." This simple shift can significantly impact your confidence and motivation. Also, I tell you to keep an eye out for that staff meeting that happens in your head. These staff meetings can turn negative if you're not paying attention. And lastly, surround yourself with growth-minded individuals. Engage with people who encourage your development and challenge you to step outside your comfort zone. This could be in the form of networking groups, mastermind sessions, or simply friendships with other entrepreneurs. For example, being part of a peer accountability group can provide the support and encouragement you need to pursue your goals with a growth mindset. So now let's talk about the essential aspects of your journey, which is building resilience and adaptability. So in today's fast-paced business environment, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adjust to changes in it is crucial for long-term success. So let's dive into the practical strategies that will help us strengthen these vital traits. As we discuss the importance of resilience, let's take a moment to reflect on why it's a cornerstone for entrepreneurial success. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about thriving in the face of adversity. Resilience is the ability to withstand setbacks, adapt to change, and keep moving forward despite the challenges. It's a vital skill for entrepreneurs because the journey of running a business is filled with uncertainties and obstacles. When you develop resilience, you also enhance your problem-solving skills. Resilient individuals are better equipped to assess situations, identify solutions, and implement them effectively. This proactive approach can lead to quicker recoveries from setbacks, allowing your business to remain agile and responsive. Resilience also fosters a positive mindset, which is crucial to the growth mindset. When faced with difficulties, resilient entrepreneurs view challenges as learning opportunities rather than failures. And this perspective can significantly impact your overall morale and the culture of your team, creating an environment where everyone feels encouraged to innovate and take calculated risks. And furthermore, resilience is critical for long-term success. It helps you maintain focus on your goals and vision, even when circumstances change. The ability to pivot and adapt can distinguish successful entrepreneurs from those who struggle. And remember, resilience is not just about enduring rough times. It's also about being flexible enough to seize new opportunities that arise during those times. And then lastly, resilience contributes to your overall well-being. Entrepreneurs often experience high levels of stress, and developing resilience can help mitigate the negative effects on that stress. By fostering a resilient mindset, you create a healthier work-life balance, which ultimately enhances your effectiveness as a leader and a business owner. So as we continue to discuss resilience, one crucial component to highlight is adaptability. And in today's fast-paced business environment, change is constant. In fact, change is the only constant. How you adapt to change directly impacts your ability to remain competitive and successful. A key aspect for adapting to change is seeing it as an opportunity for growth rather than a setback. Businesses evolve, markets shift, and new challenges emerge. Entrepreneurs who are flexible and open to adjusting their strategies are better positioned to capitalize on these opportunities. Adapting to change requires a growth mindset. It involves embracing challenges, learning from those setbacks, and being willing to try new approaches. Rather than fearing failure, resilient entrepreneurs view it as a valuable learning experience that propels them forward. We've seen numerous examples of successful businesses that adapted to significant change. Think of the small businesses that shifted to online sales during the pandemic, or restaurants that adapted to offering delivery and takeout services. By pivoting quickly, they were able to survive and even thrive during the challenging times. To build adaptability, stay informed about the changes in your industry. Listen to feedback and be open to try new methods. Experiment with different ways of doing business. Even when things seem stable, this helps you develop the flexibility to respond effectively when unexpected changes do arise. And finally, adaptability means being a lifelong learner. Continuously seek out new skills, knowledge, and insights to improve your business practices. Being adaptable allows you to stay ahead of the curve, ensuring your business evolves along with the changing trends and customer needs. So let's explore some strategies to enhance the resilience. First, consider incorporating stress management techniques into your daily routine. Mindfulness practices such as meditation and deep breathing exercises can help you maintain emotional balance. I'm actually going to teach you a breathing exercise that you can do pretty much anywhere you are, except maybe driving in a car, that will help you reduce stress and bring a calm to your system. And you can do it, like I said, anywhere that you're sitting. And it's called the 2-1 breathing exercise. And what this means is that you're going to breathe, you're going to take breath in for a particular count. And I'm going to do it for 4. So I'd breathe in for the count of 4. And now I'm going to breathe out for twice as many counts. So I'm going to breathe out for the count of 8. And then I'm going to breathe in for 4 and out for 8. And if you do that breathing for 3 to 5 repetitions, you will find that you become calm. And again, you can do this pretty much in any situation. You can do it here while you're listening to me too, if you want to practice it. But it's a great way for you to incorporate some techniques into your daily routine. Another routine is making sure you're getting physical activity. It's also so beneficial to you. Not only does it boost your mood, but it also improves your overall health. And both of these practices, mindfulness practices and regular physical activity, needs to be scheduled, just as you would schedule an important meeting. As you know, if we don't take the time to schedule these practices, it's likely to be the first activity we put aside when we need them the most. And next, we want to focus on problem-solving skills. Again, when you're faced with those challenges, step back and analyze the situation objectively. Ask yourself, what are my options? What have I learned from similar situations in the past? This reflective approach can lead to more effective solutions and greater confidence in your decision-making. And then another key strategy is to cultivate a strong support network. Surround yourself with mentors, peers, and friends who can offer encouragement and advice through tough times. Sharing your experiences and challenges can provide valuable perspectives and alleviate feelings of isolation. Solicit and stay open to feedback and be willing to adjust your strategies as needed. Flexibility allows you to adapt to new circumstances and capitalize on emerging opportunities. And lastly, remember the importance of work-life balance. Ensuring you have time for personal interest and relaxation will help you recharge your energy and your mindset. So how do we ensure we have time to incorporate all these strategies along with the other tasks we need to complete? The next 2 sessions that we're going to talk about will help us figure out those strategies. So the first session, or the first topic we're going to talk about is we're going to focus on critical skills for the entrepreneur of effective goal setting and tracking. Setting clear, actionable goals is key to translating your vision into reality. It provides direction and helps you stay on course, even when challenges arise. In this section, we'll explore strategies for setting meaningful goals, tracking progress, and adjusting as needed to ensure you stay aligned with your business objectives. Remember, resilience and adaptability play a huge role here. They empower you to stay committed to your goals despite the setbacks and changes. So be it in your personal life or your work life, we often hear the word goals. But what is that exactly? So a goal is really just a desired outcome or desired result. A goal and goal setting is the process of defining the desired result and planning how to achieve it within a specified time limit. Or in the most basic terms, goal setting is planning for the future. Goals are useful for setting direction or planning for something you need to do. It helps to identify the action steps needed to achieve the target. Moreover, it helps you properly organize your time and resources as well. When you follow a goal-setting process, you will be more motivated and committed to achieving your goals than someone who doesn't. Often, we abandon our goals before we even reach the finish mark. But when we go the extra mile to follow a proper goal-setting process, we can actually improve our chances of hitting our target. So the first step in a goal-setting process is writing your goals down. How many of you actually have your goals written down? Writing your goals on paper gives you something tangible, something to sit back and look at and to determine if it's really worth your time. And when writing your goals, think of what you really want to achieve and why you want to achieve it. And it's helpful to visualize yourself as if you've actually achieved that outcome. And research shows that individuals who commit their goals to paper are 42% more likely to achieve their goals compared to those who merely conceptualize their goals. So once you've determined the goal you want to pursue, you want to make sure that it adheres to the SMART criteria. And I'm going to go into the SMART goal framework on the next slide. It's also important that you identify any obstacles that could be holding you back along the way. Maybe you lack experience and knowledge in a certain area, or maybe you don't have the money. But it's important to figure out how to overcome these challenges when allocated time and planning tasks you need to do. And then the next step is to create an action plan. This is where you identify the steps you need to take to achieve your goal. If you have a more challenging goal, you can actually break it down into smaller goals and set milestones to make it more manageable. Using an action plan will help you stay focused. You can see what you need to do each day, week, or month to meet the deadlines or the due dates. And remember to assess how you're progressing forward toward your goal. Are you falling behind or are you right on schedule? If you're falling behind, make sure you revise your action plan or reassess your goal. It's more important to adjust your action plan than to plug along and miss the outcome altogether. So let's talk about a SMART goal, what the SMART goal framework is. When it comes to setting effective goals, the SMART framework is one of the most reliable tools that you can use. SMART is an acronym for goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. This method helps you break down big objectives into clear, actionable steps that you can track and achieve. So the S stands for specific. First, your goal needs to be specific. A vague goal like, I want to grow my business, isn't actionable. So instead, we want to focus on the specifics, something like, I want to increase my sales by 20% within the next 6 months. The more precise the goal, the easier it is to create a plan to achieve it. The main question to ask here is, what do I want to accomplish? The M stands for measurable. Measurable goals give you a way to track your progress. In our example, the measurement is a 20% increase in sales. This allows you to monitor whether you're getting closer to your goal or if adjustments are needed along the way. Measurable outcomes keep you accountable and motivated. And the question here under measurable is, how will you know when you've accomplished your goal? And then the A stands for attainable. It's okay to dream big, but it's also good to be realistic. Attainable goals challenge you, but are also realistic. Aiming to double your sales in 1 month may not be achievable, but a 20% increase over 6 months is more reasonable. Make sure the goal is something you can realistically accomplish, given your resources and time. And here, ask yourself, is the goal realistic and attainable in the time frame in which I want to achieve it? The R stands for relevant. This is your why of the goal. Your goals should be relevant to your overall business objective. Ask yourself, does this goal align with where I want my business to go? A goal may be achievable, but it may not contribute meaningfully to your long-term vision. Keep your broader mission in mind when setting goals. So the question here would be, why is this outcome valuable? How does it help the business? And then the T stands for time bound. Lastly, your goal should have a deadline. Without a time frame, goals tend to stretch out and lose their urgency. In our example, the 6-month deadline creates a sense of urgency and helps maintain focus. Setting timelines also makes it easier to measure the progress and the results. And the question here to answer is, by when will the goal be accomplished? By setting SMART goals, you outline a clear idea of what you want to happen and when you might be sidetracked. So maintaining accountability to the outcomes throughout the process is vitally important. So how do we do that? Without tracking, it's easy to lose sight of your goals or assume you're on track when you need to adjust. Tracking keeps you accountable and helps you make informed decisions along the way. It's important to monitor your progress regularly, whether that's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, but having set intervals to review your goals allows you to assess whether you're moving in the right direction or at the right pace. This also gives you the opportunity to identify any roadblocks early on. There are several tools you can use to track your goals effectively. Simple tools like a spreadsheet or a project management platform such as Google Sheets, Trello, or Asana allow you to organize tasks, set deadlines, and measure progress. These tools help you visualize your goal and keep them on top of your mind. You will need to evaluate what tools best meet your needs and budget. And I've only named a few tools that are out there, but there are many more that you can assess when you are trying to measure and monitor your goals. Tracking your goals is not just about monitoring the progress, though. It's about flexibility. If you find that you're consistently missing deadlines or falling short, it's essential to reassess. Maybe the goals need to be broken down into smaller steps, or perhaps external factors have changed, requiring you to adjust your timeline. As you track your goals, don't forget to celebrate your progress. Reaching milestones, even the small ones, builds momentum and keeps you motivated to push toward larger goals. Acknowledging your achievements keeps you energized and positive. And if you work on a team, it also keeps your team motivated. So the last topic for our webinar is communication and time management. As business owners, effective communication and time management are two skills that can make or break your daily operations. Entrepreneurs wear many hats, and communication is essential for managing client relationships, delegating tasks, and building trustworthy brands. Whether you're working solo or managing a small team, Mastering these two areas will significantly enhance productivity and help you stay organized and efficient, and hopefully manage your stress levels. Clear communication ensures that you're aligned with clients, partners, and team members, while proper time management allows you to prioritize tasks, reduce overwhelm, and focus on activities that drive business success. When these skills are optimized, you'll not only increase efficiency, but also improve team morale, customer satisfaction, and overall business success. So in this section, we're going to dive into some practical strategies for improving communication skills and managing your time effectively. Communication is at the heart of every successful business interaction, from negotiations with clients to collaborating with team members. Clear, concise communication fosters trust, reduces misunderstanding, and ensures that everyone is on the same page. A key component of communication is active listening. Being fully present in conversations and seeking to understand the other person's perspective leads to more meaningful interactions. Most of us listen to reply. I know I tend to do that. But when we're fully present, we listen for understanding. Being fully present also indicates that we really care about the person, really care about what is being communicated by the other person. You also want to make sure that you're being clear in your messaging. Communicate your ideas, instructions, and information in a straightforward and easy to understand way. Avoid the jargon, state your purpose clearly, focus on key points, and ensure your message aligns with your brand and remains consistent across different platforms, whether it's through email, face-to-face, or virtual meetings. Clear messaging helps avoid misunderstanding and ensures that every audience gets the right information efficiently. And in today's digital age, there are countless ways to communicate: email, instant message, video calls, and more. So it's important to choose the right medium for your situation. So for quick updates, a text or an email may suffice, but for complex discussions, a face-to-face or virtual meeting might be more effective. And it's really important that you focus on and try to understand which medium will get you the best results in your communication. And don't underestimate the power of nonverbal communication. This is a really key point. And on my slide, I have a graph of the model that I'm going to talk about. Body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice can dramatically influence how your message is perceived. According to the communication model, only 7% of communication is based on the actual words we use, while 38% comes from tone of voice, and an overwhelming 55% is conveyed through body language. This means that the majority of your communication is nonverbal, so it's crucial to be mindful of how you present yourself, especially during client meetings or networking opportunities. Maintaining open, confident body language and using warm, clear tones can enhance the trust and rapport, ensuring your message is understood exactly as you intended. And there are numerous communication tools available today that can streamline business interactions and enhance collaboration. Tools such as Google Workspace, Slack, Microsoft Teams, and Zoom have become invaluable for small businesses, especially real-time collaboration, faster decision-making, and efficient team management. So as a small business owner, it's essential to evaluate which tools align with your specific needs and budget, ensuring that they enhance both internal operations and external communications with customers and partners. Effective communication within your team is just as crucial as the messages you send externally. Implementing a robust system for internal communication ensures that your business runs smoothly, prevents misunderstandings, and helps your team stay aligned on goals and tasks. It's also important to document key conversations and decisions, especially with clients. Keeping a written record, whether through email, meeting notes, or dedicated communication tools, can significantly reduce the likelihood of miscommunication or disputes down the line. Using these tools strategically can keep you organized, clear, and responsive, which in turn builds trust with your team and clients. So now let's shift our focus on time management. Managing your time effectively is crucial for maintaining productivity and ensuring that your tasks align with your goals. So one of the biggest challenges for entrepreneurs is managing time effectively. With so many tasks to juggle, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and unsure of where to focus your energy. Time management is about working smarter, not harder. So the first step in effective time management is learning to prioritize. Tools like the Eisenhower matrix, which helps categorize tasks by urgency and importance, can be incredibly helpful in determining what needs immediate attention and what can wait. And another useful technique is time blocking, setting aside specific blocks of time for different tasks. This prevents multitasking and helps you stay focused on one thing at a time. I'll dig deeper into each of those time management tools. So the Eisenhower matrix is named for the former US President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was known for his incredible productivity and ability to make quick decisions in high pressure situations. Stephen Covey has also made it popular in his book, The 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. But as a small business owner, you can use this tool to help you decide what needs your attention right now and what can be delayed or delegated. The matrix is divided into 4 quadrants based on 2 factors, urgency and important. And here's how it breaks down. Quadrant 1, which is the green box on the slide, is both urgent and important. And these are the things you do first or do now. These tasks require your immediate attention because they directly affect your business's success or looming deadlines. This could be responding to a key client's email that needs immediate resolution or fixing a critical issue with your website. And you want to make sure you're focusing on these tasks first. And then the second quadrant is important, but not urgent. And these are the things that you schedule. These are your long-term growth tasks that don't have immediate deadlines, but are crucial for your business's future, like planning marketing strategies or learning a new tool to improve efficiency. These tasks are these are the tasks that are easy to procrastinate on. Schedule time for these tasks in advance because if you ignore them, they might become urgent later. And then quadrant 3, which is the gray box, is urgent but not important. And these are the tasks you want to delegate. These tasks might feel urgent, but they don't necessarily need you to handle them. This could become routine administrative work, replying to non-crucial emails, or other tasks that can be delegated. And as a small business owner, consider passing these tasks on to employees, freelancers, or even using automation tools to free up your time. And then quadrant 4, which is the blue box, are the not urgent, not important tasks. And these are the tasks we want to eliminate. These are distractions and time wasters, like spending too much time on social media without purpose or browsing the website without purpose. Be honest about these tasks and try to eliminate or minimize them as much as possible. These are the distractions that make you feel worse afterward. They can be okay, but make sure you're only doing them in moderation. So the Eisenhower matrix helps you focus on what truly matters and stops wasting time on less important activities. And by using this tool, you'll be able to work smarter, not harder, and reduce the stress of constantly putting out fires in your business. For small business owners who are juggling many responsibilities, it's a great way to ensure that your most important work gets done while keeping low priority tasks from stealing your time. And the next time management tool is time blocking. And this is just a practical time management technique that many successful entrepreneurs use. Time blocking is all about taking control of your day by scheduling specific blocks of time for different tasks or categories of work. Rather than just reacting to tasks as they come up, you proactively plan when to tackle them. This helps reduce distractions and boost your productivity. The idea is simple. You divide your day into blocks of time, and each block is dedicated to a single task or type of work. So for example, you might block out from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for answering emails, and then from 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. for deep focus on a project, and from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. for meetings or phone calls. By assigning specific tasks to each block, you avoid multitasking and become more intentional with your time. The key here is to treat each time block as an appointment. Once a block has been scheduled, you focus solely on that task. One helpful technique to add to your time blocking schedule is to include buffer blocks between tasks. These are short 15 to 30-minute gaps where you can catch up on anything that went over its allotted time or take a mental break. This prevents your schedule from also feeling too rigid. So why does time blocking work for small business owners? As a small business owner, you wear many hats and often get pulled in different directions throughout the day. Time blocking can help you stay focused on what matters most and ensures that important tasks don't fall through the cracks. It's also a great tool for managing energy levels. For example, you can schedule demanding tasks during your most productive hours and reserve less intensive tasks like admin work for the end of the day. Time blocking is a powerful method to keep you organized and on track, especially in the fast-paced world of the small business owner. Start small, experiment with different blocks, and adjust your schedules as you find what works best for you. On the screen here, I actually have two samples for you to look at. The first one on the left is maybe what a small business owner who has a retail shop would experience throughout the day. And you can see that the day is actually scheduled from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., which is realistic for most of us, if not longer than that. And on the right-hand side of the screen, if you use an electric calendar, like Google Calendar or the Microsoft calendars, you can actually block out your time using different colors throughout the day. And you can see the sample I have on here is very focused and very scheduled, but hopefully will allow that small business owner to achieve the goals that they're looking for. So this brings us to the end of our webinar. We talked a lot today in our workshop, and hopefully the tools and the mindset and the strategies that we've talked about will help your business move forward with confidence. And I hope you've gained some valuable insights and are ready to put some of these ideas into practice. So thank you for participating, and feel free to reach out if you have any follow-up questions or need any further guidance. And I wish you all the best in applying these concepts in your business. My contact information is on the display here. And I'm also inviting you to the fourth and final webinar, which is November 21st at 4 p.m. And the title is How to Master Soft Skills for Small Business Success. Thank you so much for attending today's webinar.